Do you want it in your mouth, you little whore?
Don't call her a whore, Weeps. Please. Not my life. Yeah, go on.
I shall respond the way she does.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so go on. Go on, Weeps.
Someone says, I knew she was coming because her nose got here a few minutes early. Guys, come on, be nice.
Don't be that negative. God,
Sorry, you're so handsome, I'm getting distracted.
Weeps, just stop, will you please? Stop, man. You know, I know what you're doing, so stop.
So, Rick, we've spoken a couple of times and you were always super nice to me. You were always very friendly. And I found you a little bit more level-headed than than her. However,
Go on.
I will call you a psychopath for this one specific thing. You said, Weeds, you're upset because you couldn't fuck DG. I'm going to reiterate for you, I am a virgin and I will not be fucking anyone. Also, even if I wasn't, I wouldn't fuck DG with somebody else's vagina in a game of GTA.
Beep, 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 beep. We love TikTok Shop.
You know, me and DG were in the beginning with good friends. He is the furthest thing from my
TikTok
type. I like guys in hats with brown jumpers and beards. No, I like tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, fresh out of jail, neck tattoos, that kind of thing. Why is he with you?
She's on about DG.
I like guys in hats with
Thank you, Anne.
She said blue eyes and blonde hair.
She's actually reading some notes.
Anyway.
She did say blue eyes and blonde hair.
Yeah, blue eyes or a buzz cut with some
We
neck
do,
tattoos
Claire.
and gold teeth, fresh out of pen, which is not DG decor. We were just friends at the time. Nothing else.
Nobody asked.
Talia, pray it away, sweetheart, pray it away.
They're all nuts.
I found him super funny and I admired his hard work. What would Brian May say, Talia? Be quiet.
Listen, Weeps, I think you need to go live with Talia, to be honest. Sharon.
Never in my life will I.
Okay. So what's the situation? Because what's the
Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Talia collecting friends everywhere she goes. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, I just snorted. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, please erase. Oh.
Because obviously EQ said a few things as well as
We
Talia.
just heard you wanted to fight me. That's why we're here.
Did you want to
I've never said I wanted to
The
fight you.
snort,
I
I can't
addressed.
believe
Sorry, I'm not going to address the hound dog in the back. So, Rickstar, I saw.
She ain't a hound dog. Don't insult her.
I like it
You
when
can't
you get
insult her.
mad.
You can't insult her, man. Come on.
I like when you get mad.
Thank you,
I
Liz.
was addressing when
Thank you,
Talia
Liz.
said, well, she insinuated that I was a predator, and then she said that she was going.
Oh, go on, Weeps. Go on.
And then she said she was going to punch me. So that's a threat from a Christian woman of assault.
Yeah.
Simply because I am not her friend. I've never had a full conversation with Talia. Never once had a full conversation. I've never said anything negative about her. Never in my life. She came into my life a couple of times.
Yeah, what happened was, Weeps, obviously the reason Talia was so
Because you're a snake.
angry with you and I'm
Talia in the background.
I'm going to say how it is, and I'll say how it is, because I'm straight to the point. Basically, Talia really liked you. In fact, it was me who wasn't too keen on you at first.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Listen, it wasn't really me. I wasn't keen on you. You wasn't my kind of cup of tea at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't really know you. Were new to the app. I seen you in all their lives, and I thought you were Clayton, and I thought, who's this fucking just another one jumping on the bandwagon, really? Like I said, but I didn't know you. I didn't watch your live. Talia liked you. She'd come over, she'd support you. She said she was a great singer, and she goes, I really, really like Weebs, and this is on my mother's ashes, right? I really, really like Weebs. And then one day, she never knew, she said, obviously, me and DG wasn't getting on at the time. We're obviously friends now, but at the time, we wasn't.
I know,
so
yeah.
she came into your life and she did say in your chat, bloody hell, I'd love to have you in my
I think
agency.
they're all hilarious, I'm sorry. The only thing I don't agree with, obviously, is the transphobia, you know, and, you know, I can't really say anything about the Predator stuff because I had a blowout a couple of weeks ago and said the same thing, but I just don't agree with the transphobia. Do you know what I mean? But they are all funny. This is just hilarious between all of them. You know, you got Weeb, she's just being sassy and she's just fucking, do you know what I mean? Trying to wind up Talia through Rickster. Rickster's like a thorn between is it a rose between two thorns? And you got Talia off in the background. Are we team Weebs or team Talia, guys? Happy face team Weebs, sad face team Talia. Let's go, guys, get voting. Team Weebs, happy face, team Talia, sad face. Let's go. Thank you, Trisha.
Well, which he does, and the next thing you know, DG's gone, my mate's got an age, she's with him, etc. Next thing you know, she's reported
Weebs is
to the obviously to TikTok, which we was, so we got a $1,500 fine because of you. So that's where the animosity came from. That's where she thought the snakeness come from, because she never ever had a problem up until that point. And then obviously that's when she fucking lost it a little bit. But as I would too, if I'm being kind to someone, I really like them, I'm watching a platform, and if there's a disagreement between me and DG, understandable. She wasn't really getting too involved. DG obviously did because he was having a pop at.
Yeah, let me pause that. I was just going to say that. Do you know when she said that, CMO? I was just going to say I see both sides here. I really do, because like I say, I've got no winner in this race. You know what I mean? But I do see both sides. I understand that. No, I really do, because they got a £1,500 fine, and you know, Weebs is saying that she never actually put the report in. Do you know what I mean? So I think that it's all escalated when I think there should have just been a conversation. As soon as, you know, Talia got that fine, there should have been a conversation between the two of them, so Weebs could give her side. Obviously Talia listens, and then they know that actually Weebs wasn't responsible for it. Do you know what I mean?
Enough, but obviously we're mates now. You know what I mean? She's reported to TikTok and got a $1,500 fine when all she was trying to do was say, "Are you with anyone?" She never knew you was with an agency. She didn't know. She just asked you because she liked you generally. And I honestly thought back then you would have really got on, because Talia off the app in the music world's fucking brilliant. She's well known. She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Pleasant, and she's funny.
Yeah. So I know Weebs has proof that it wasn't her, right? But before it escalated to this, I think that there should have been an off-app conversation. I'm all about off-app conversations to heal stuff, or, you know, try and get a resolution before it escalated into all of this. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know who's to blame for not having the off-app conversation. But Weebs said she has got evidence that she didn't report Talia and give Talia the fine. Oh shit.
But she can handle herself, and she will defend herself. That's where the animosity came from, Weebs. It came from that incident, from that day, because of the TikTok and what happened.
Okay, so I will address that because, and again, I will say, you might say this is unnecessary, I enjoy making people look like a fucking idiot, because I always mind my business. I don't talk about anyone. So that's fine. So from the beginning, Talia came into my live a couple of times, and nobody in my life liked her. That was the way it is. I had no problem with Talia. I was like, I didn't know her. I didn't know what she did. I'd only been told about things from DG. But I had said, as DG had said at the time, listen, we don't get on, but make your own mind up about her. I thought she was cool. I never had a problem with Talia. She would come into my live. I'd say, hey. That was it. But as soon as she came in, everyone would jump on her. And I don't know whether she's sober right now, but she will tell you, I always said, guys, do not jump on her.
You can understand the saltiness. Yeah.
I always defended her. She came into my Weeby Sangs live. This is where the poaching thing came up. And she was in there. The second she came in, hey Weebs, hey Talia, hey girl. I was just talking. Everyone jumped on her. I said, guys, leave her alone. Do not talk to her like that. She then made a comment and says something along the lines of, I'm going to get you in my agency, which I took as a joke. I didn't know anything about poaching, illegal, whatever, because I only just got into an agency.
I believe Weebs here.
I don't know anything about it. Things go on. We're going to get to the Bible thing as well. Things go on. Talia, I see alive, then talking about, Weebs is a dirty snake, she's reported me, DG's told her to report me, and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? What does she mean report her? What does that mean? I then spoke to my agency owner, and I have the messages, and if you want at some point, I will send them to you. I said, why is Talia and everyone telling me that she's been reported? What happened? Or something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing. And then my agency owner said, Yes,
How did Weeb's agency know? So I think that her manager was in the chat when Talia was in there. I'm sure that's what happened. I'm sure Weeb says it during this. So they was in the live. But can I just say something, right? So I don't think that it was fair for the manager to put a report in against Talia, because obviously look at the trouble that it's causing Weebs. I think what should have happened was, right, the manager should have messaged Talia and said, look, they're under my agency. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously now it's started a load of trouble for Weebs. And as a manager, I think the responsible thing to be, so Weebs wouldn't get the backlash for it, would, if that was me in that position, if I was a manager, I would have said, look, Weebs is with my agency, please, you know, don't go in there and ask her to join your agency, rather than put the report in and then they get fined £1,500. Do you understand what I'm saying from a manager's point of view? Just so there wasn't all this trouble, because obviously now Weebs is getting the backlash from it. Do you understand where I'm going? Do you agree with that? But that's the manager's job. No, I get that the manager's job is to make sure that the creator is running a successful platform, and there for advice, there to help. Like agency managers are so much better than TikTok managers. Like, I don't rate TikTok for management at all. Like, you know my thing on that. But I just think from Weeb's perspective, like, we know all the trouble that it's caused now, don't we? I don't know. You can disagree. Did the manager do the right thing, or do you agree with the manager should have messaged the Talia's agency? What do you think? Happy face, the manager had a right. Sad face, no, they should have dropped a message. You don't have to agree with me, guys. That's what you're here for, to have your own opinions. Don't have to agree with anything that I'm saying. I think sometimes people can act on emotions that are happening now and then, but they don't think about the consequences or the aftermath of it. Do you get where I'm going? Right, so you're 50-50. Weeb's manager is a good one. I'm not disputing that the management's not good. I'm just saying. Thank you, Paul.
Reported her, I had to, because she was trying to steal you.
I think so, Sinky.
I didn't know, why did you do that? Because now that's going to come back on me.
So.
And like, I've said it. And he said, I'm really sorry, but she's been doing it to a few of my people. I've had complaints. Essentially was the roundabout conversation.
She gave them the replay.
Did you give him
No,
the
man,
replay?
I
Just
haven't.
the
No.
task replay? He sent the replay. He did.
On Jesus Christ of Nazareth. On Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I have never sent anything like that to my agency owner. Never. I have the messages to prove it. I asked him, why did he report her? And he said because Talia had been trying to poach people from his agency.
I never asked her to join the agency. I've got the footage.
So what did you say at the time?
If you need any help, I'm running a music program.
Yeah, she did.
She did. She did.
About it because her agent's shit. And I
She
started
did.
to explain
Thank you,
about it.
Olivia.
Yeah.
He did.
So she
And
never.
he
You
went into
never
my
once
life.
said, come and join the ARC, and you never once said, sorry, I'm already in an agency, so you fucking set me up, and you got me a £1,500 fine, and you then confirmed it with your manager and fucked us up because you're a snake.
I'm going to make you look very stupid, more than you already do, Talia, because I will send for it to the messaging.
See, now what Talia just said, right? Thank you, Gems. What Talia said is, you should have told me that I've already got a manager. Do you know, like when Talia was in the comments section, do you think Talia had a point there? Or do you just think, no, it wasn't Talia's business to know? See, I've got to be honest, right? If somebody wrote in my chat, I want you in my agency, okay, or I'd like to join the agency, I would honestly say on live, oh, I've got an agent, but thank you anyway. If it don't work out, yeah, you never know. Do you know what I mean? But I would say. But Weebs is quite private, isn't she? Right? Yeah, I know she didn't know that poaching was a thing. I know she didn't. But I do believe Weebs is telling the truth, that she never instigated the report or anything like that. I just think Weebs was oblivious to it all. Talia could have said, if you don't have an agency, I would love to manage you. Yeah.
Not because I have to, but purely because I like making people look stupid. Already because I like making people look stupid, and you are very good at doing that yourself. So I will find the messages. If my agency owner is in here, he's more than happy to come up. He's more than happy to come up. Run away, Talia. Go and have another drink. Pray it away, Talia.
Pray it away.
You are with me, refresh my soul, I feel a weak.
Very good, Christian.
You sit there rocking the Bible with DG and then pretend
I'm going to get to that as well.
Come on now.
I'm going to get to that as well because I enjoy making you look stupid. So when I show, actually, I could probably, I could probably find them now, Rickster, if you want to bear with me. Why did?
I know, Ricky in the middle.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Talia cut off the Wi-Fi.
Of course she's angry.
Yeah, Talia can be funny. Yeah, Talia cut off the Wi-Fi. You're like, that's it, ants. Right, thank you, Miss Black, for that. Let's see what Talia's saying.
I don't care that she's trans. I actually don't. I just care that she lies. I care that she, makes me believe or tries to convince us all that her whole community are a bunch of liars, which I think is really fucking weird.
No, I don't agree with transphobia. I've already said that 3 times.
Yeah, but she is trans, so that's what makes it worse.
I don't care what Weebs is. I've already said I don't agree with transphobia. You know, I'm an ally for the trans community and the LGBT community. I don't agree with any of that. If anything is in my comment section like that, we block it out. I don't agree with it. But I can't help what comes out of Talia's mouth, right? I'm still going to play it. What else was I going to say? I can't even fucking remember. And if there is any transphobia in the chat, the mods take it out. All right? I'm not responsible for what other people say.
You fucking weirdo. I'm trans too, can't you tell? She cannot wear that wig today. She cannot wear that wig.
Oh yeah, that's
Tell
it.
me.
That's what I was saying. Sorry, the chat was making me laugh saying, is it Rickster's wig? Still gets trolled over that wig stuff, doesn't he? I think it's proved so many times that he doesn't actually wear a wig, but it's still funny. Anyway, I don't care what Weebs is. Male, female, trans, a toaster, a fucking microwave, a kettle, I don't care. It doesn't impact my life, and I don't, I'm not going to lose any sleep over wanting to know. But I understand, people from the trans community, EQ's had a say in it, and other people, I get where they're coming from, but it's nothing to do with me, and I don't care.
She's not trans. Do I have proof that she's trans? Yeah, the trans community told me so, and I believe them. I don't even care. And she's not even, this is the thing, she's not even saying, no, I'm not. If she said to me, no, I'm not, I was born a woman.
Yeah, I agree, Bella.
I was born a woman. I'd be like, okay, cool, I believe you. But it's the whole, I don't need to tell you. Okay, don't tell me then. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I said what I said. I think what I think. I think you're a snake. I think you're a rat.
Yeah, so I think I had this opinion the other day, right? And I'm not going to agree with people, for the sake of agreeing with them. But for me, I think the only people that need to know if Weebs is trans or not is the person that she's potentially getting in a relationship with, or the person that she potentially is speaking to, on an intimate level or whatever else. I think they're the only people that need to know. Other than that, I just don't care why people care so much. I'm sorry, I get where EQ is coming from and everybody else, but I've probably got this attitude because I'm not from the trans community. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying it from my perspective. Do you know what I mean?
Where you went and give your agency and you know what, you never said once, oh, can you revoke that? oh, I don't want you to do that to Talia, she's a nice person. No, you went ahead and got me a 15,000 fine, so fuck you. I will never like you from that, and I don't like you because you're trying to tell everyone you were born a woman. Listen, I don't like using the term cis, okay? That makes me
I
feel
hate
guilty
that too.
because
Sorry.
I am a woman. And there's like, I'm not an umbrella term of a woman.
Yeah, so it was 1500s. I think obviously, you know, she's said 15,000, you know, we do it, we get the words mixed up. We know it's not 15,000, it's 1500. Obviously she's got the word, you know, the numbers mixed up. But I hate the term cis. You know, I was born a female and I'm a female, I'm not a cis female. You know my opinion on that. I don't want to be given them a label. I don't want to be given a label of a cis female. I would never refer to myself as cis female. I'm just female. So I agree with the whole cis thing. So cis, it means the gender that you was assigned at birth, doesn't it? See how I'm learning now? I didn't even know what fucking cis was until I come to fucking TikTok, you know. Yeah, I don't like the term cis. Am I right, Trisha? No, cis, CIS. Am I right, Trisha? Is that what it means? Is there anyone that would know what that means? Just let me Google it. I'm sure I'm right. Angie's saying yes. What does cis female mean? Right.
A cis woman is someone whose gender identity matches the sex they were assigned at birth. The term, meaning on the same side, is used to distinguish this from transgender, and it describes alignment, not personality or sexual orientation.
See? I'm learning. Hey, darling.
Hello.
Can I ask a question for those in the chat? Females only, right? Do you like the term cis woman? Happy face, yes. Sad face, you don't care. Vote honestly. You're not going to get judged. For the ladies in the chat, you don't care. Sad face. What did I fucking say now? I can't remember what I said. Simon's put me off. Sad faces were, don't care. Sad faces but don't care. Okay, that's fair enough. You're just a woman, that's right. I do feel like politically the world is insane now, I'm not going to lie. I think politically the world's insane. And we've just like bred a generation of snowflakes. It's my opinion. The world's gone nuts. I mean, I do love that, you know, people are more aware. People have to be more socially aware about what is offensive, what isn't offensive, terms and slurs. I think that is fair enough, you know, we should. I've learned a lot over the last couple of years, and I know things that I used to say, I know not to say now. But I do think the world's gone fucking nuts. Sad face was you don't like it, Miss Red. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Janine. Do you agree the world's nuts? Like, I'll tell you what, really, like, why do we have to pronounce our pronouns? She, her, them, they. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just nuts to me. Like, you know, you see these, you know, these young folks and they're like, respect my pronouns. Like, piss off, get a grip. I feel sorry for the younger generation. It's too much putting on them. The woke. This is what I'm saying. The fucking woke have done it. Should be. God, costs nothing to be respectful. I know there's respect and then there's just the world's going fucking nuts. I'm confused. You know, you got actual people now going nuts because you're not pronouncing the correct pronouns. Like, I don't know what the fuck you, she, her, fucking whatever. Anyway, let's watch Talia.
Only one term of a woman, and that's when you were born with a fadge.
Savage stitch in it.
Okay, that's the only term. However, so I can differentiate.
Yeah, I think, okay, so this woke generation, I think it's nuts, I'm sorry. I think just have respect. If somebody's, a trans female, then they're a trans female, respect the pronouns. But I do think, the fact that we are becoming more socially aware is a good thing, in a sense of things that you shouldn't say, things that will offend. I think that's brilliant, but I do think it has gone crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah? You respect me and I respect you back. That's all I'm bothered about. I treat people how you treat me.
Between me and weebs, I have to say sis. But I will
Bella.
never, ever, ever. Like, imagine me sitting there with all my girl mates going, oh, I'm so glad we're cisgender. Like, I don't use that fucking shit. Shove your cis up the arse.
Yeah, I agree.
But when I speak to trans people, I have to use the word cis because you lot invented it.
I'm sorry, right? I've got transgender friends, and I'm an ally to the transgender community, right? But I will never, ever say that I'm a cis woman to please anybody or be politically correct. I would not do that. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. And people can, unfollow me. People can be outraged by me, but I will never sit in a room and say that I'm cis, I'm a woman, and that is it. I'm female. That's all you're getting out of me. I'm never going to address myself as, oh, I'm a cis female. Sorry. That I am a true ally. I am a true ally. Don't tell me I'm not an ally. I know what I am. But I ain't going to give myself a label. I don't want a label. About I'm not a true ally. Piss off.
So take me seriously. Post my nan. Where's my boyfriend?
And you get a lot of trans people from the trans community that don't even give a shit. They don't care about the cis and they don't want this and they're not all fucking, all politically woke. That, a majority of my friends that are from the trans community are so fucking chilled. Do you know what I mean? It's just some people, but it's the same from other different communities, innit? Do you know what I mean? They just have to fucking take it too far. Let's not judge all people from the trans community the same. It's only selective for you, no one cares what we do because we're talking about it. Tim, you may not care, but some people care. I care. Exactly, Jane. What does this mean, please? Sorry, I don't know. So it just means the gender that you was assigned at birth. That's what cis means. Yeah. Talia, this dark hair really doesn't suit you, by the way.
He's not live. Why? Is he having problems? Post my nan.
Horrendous, sorry.
Okay, Lady Pippa, I will look
Talia,
after.
do you know Talia, do you know when you jumped online with that wig on? Did you not obviously I've read the comment sections about the wig. Did you not realise what you'd set Rickster up for? Because we know he's not wearing a wig. We know he doesn't have a wig, but why the fuck have you got the wig in the first place anyway? I want to know where the wig's from. Can you enlighten me why you have this wig, please?